Prince Andrew is unlikely to be allowed to stay at Royal Lodge indefinitely, despite coming to an agreement with King Charles over his living arrangements, royal insiders have said. It was reported that the Duke of York would be allowed to remain at Royal Lodge, where he has lived for 20 years, as long as he is able to cover the costs of much-needed repairs on the house. Andrew has already spent £200,000 on repairs to the roof, although after his annual maintenance grant was slashed, it remains unclear how he will be able to fund his lifestyle at the property. Earlier this year, the King was said to be keen for Andrew to move out of the 30-room Royal Lodge into Frogmore Cottage, which was vacated by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after they moved to the US. However, Charles' plans have been postponed after Sarah Ferguson, who still lives with the Duke despite their divorce in 1996, was diagnosed with breast cancer and she has been recuperating at their home following her mastectomy. Click here to join our WhatsApp community to be the first to receive news about the royal family palace. Insiders have said it is unrealistic that Andrew will be able to stay at Royal Lodge long-term, as he is no longer a working royal and is kept financially afloat by his grant, his Navy pension and his inheritance from his parents. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told GB News that Andrew was in no position to move against his older brother during crisis talks about the Windsor property. He compared the situation to that of the Sussexes, who were asked to move their belongings out of Frogmore Cottage following the publication of Harry's damning memoir Spare in January this year. However, he noted that Andrew was in a different situation, explaining why he had been allowed to remain at a royal property despite being stripped of his working obligations. Mr. Fitzwilliams said, "Andrew is hardly in a position to do anything of the kind, release a scathing memoir. Andrew is not a working member or a senior working member, nor ever will be in my opinion. But he has to live somewhere. He wanted to live there, H has got a lease there, and he can do the repairs, so that is that." Sarah, Duchess of York, is said to be offering her ex-husband £2 million to help him pay for the refurbishments needed at Royal Lodge. A friend of Fergie told the Daily Mail, "It is true Sarah has a vested interest in Andrew continuing to live at Royal Lodge, as it is where she stays when in the UK. But it is more than that, this is about Andrew's pride. Andrew has always stood by Sarah throughout her various past failures and she sees this as her chance to do the same.